If we don't make land soon, I fear we will join those missing souls. These seas have taken too many, John. Let's stop them from taking more then.
Alright, so hello everybody. Welcome back to some Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. We're at the lighthouse that we figured out where they were doing the ritual was, or we assume they're doing the ritual here. Despite the lighthouse being on, a lot of broken ships out there, so I can't help but feel like they turn it off at times. Although there's some ships all the way up here as well, so the depth, I feel like there's too much grass in that here for it. Although I guess like maybe like a really good storm could have tossed it up here. I mean, we're not, I guess, that much above sea level, but hello. Black featureless face Egyptians manually broken.
Barred and barricaded from the inside.
Okay, and that one looks like it's...
The door won't budge.
Because I mean that one, I think.
Barred and barricaded from the inside.
Okay, well we came from that way, so I guess we go this way, although I'm not really still. No, just the way the metal is shining. Yeah, I don't really see any other direction. Now, to be fair, I have no reason to think this is the right way besides the fact that it's not the way we came. Like, aha, the cave that goes underneath the lighthouse. Now that makes more sense. Got some cannons.
An old
too.
cannon, probably rusting here since the 16th century.
Grooved indent called pattern.
Ouroboros, a snake eating itself. An ancient symbol of eternal renewal.
And by
Fresh
the looks
marks, something scraped along the stone. This door requires a very specific key.
Okay, well, I mean, there was this other marker over here.
Where did the shirt come from?
Knocked over.
Holmes, look, there's a body here. Not just any body, it's Ashmat. The body is still soft to the touch. He died recently. Scratches, bruises, and stabs, all self-inflicted.
Yeah, but like the knife is also tied
the infamous
to his hand.
curved dagger. It's tied firmly to his hand.
That's super weird.
Oh, his eyes are gouged out.
Well, that's what happens when you try and look at Cthulhu, right? So you just go mad because like you can't comprehend it or something. Oh.
A broken chain. Something was attached to the end.
Probably the key that we're looking for.
His body succumbed to all those wounds.
Now, to be fair, just I guess because it's a video game and it's all and like he's also wet because of the rain and that, it doesn't really look like there's that much damage to his body. Like, okay, well, let's just keep looking. Oh, got another thingy here. Splash of blood, small pool, non-arterial. Okay, so that's where he gouged his eyes out, apparently. Okay, so he lost something there.
A human-sized imprint. Someone fell on their back.
Okay.
This branch was recently broken. The wood is still green.
I don't
Whatever Ashmat had
see a
secured to his
branch
chain,
there.
he lost it here.
Yeah, the front entrance is locked. Alright. Somewhere around the small tree where he fell. Yeah. I mean, that would make the most sense. Oh. No, that's just the same. Oh. Thick bushes, something could fall here, but nothing inside. Heavy stone, nothing here. Oh, shiny metallic lost. Bam, look at that.
Scratches. This medallion saw frequent use.
Okay. Is that, oh,
Interesting occult pattern.
What drove him to this dreadful act?
I fear we are about to see for ourselves.
oh, there's more. Partially washed away. Oh, is that our achievement? Yeah, find all evidence of the cliffside crime scene. It's one of our 4 remaining achievements already done. And the last achievement is just to get the rest of them, so, I mean, realistically, we only have 3 achievements, or 3 achievements to get in this part 2 now. Alright, well, we got coffins, that's always a good start. Got weird tentacle and whatnot. Your classic occult decorations for a Cthulhu occult anyway.
That's a crafty mechanism and quite ancient.
Yeah.
An obsidian heart. Masterful work.
It's a good looking heart considering it's made out of obsidian. Yeah, like. Oh, and got some stuff over here.
This vessel is
that's really
covered in dried
bloody.
blood.
I mean, it doesn't look that
Oh, I
dry.
get it. We need fresh blood. And no, I'm not volunteering.
Fear not. I think Ashmat can help.
Really? Alright, well. Let's go get a dead guy. Why not? I mean, it's not like he's in a position to argue. Although, I mean, I know that he hasn't been dead long, but I mean...
Do you have anything to hold blood, Watson?
Fine, take my flask.
How did you get a significant amount of blood into a flask? Like... Also, I don't... Like, we didn't even check in here, I guess. Okay, so we got a cage with a weird pedestal in it. We got something that looks like it'll open up. We got some... Okay, so you're feeding blood to the serpents. You need to capture some wolfmen. And then tie some women to posts outside of it. Okay, hang on. Let's start at the beginning, right? These things usually go left to right. Alright, so we got weird wolfmen who have either taken pregnant women, although I guess they're fishmen, right? They're not wolf. So they have fishmen that either impregnated these women or just kidnapped ones that were already pregnant. Can't really tell. Took all the gold, I guess. Tied the women to posts with the gold and then sat in a cage for some reason. And then blood dripping onto a serpent, but I feel like there's a part missing here. Like that doesn't... Also, the fishmen are, like, they're too detailed, right? Like, compared to the rest of the drawings. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure Sherlock will explain it to us. Once we figure this out. But, yeah. Alright. Blood in the vessel.
The lever doesn't want to stay on its own. Watson, hold the lever for me. I must investigate.
Okay. So that opened up that. Now we can go see what that pedestal is. No, it looks like you might need to, like, solve a puzzle with it or something.
Holmes, watch out! My lever went back up. The doors, Watson. Hold the doors.
Hold the doors, yeah.
Ah! We're trapped! Now what? Look around. There must be something we can use.
Well, I mean, this is new. Oh, these are the posts that you're supposed to tie. Locking mechanism.
Those holes seem to have a purpose, but I won't risk my arm to find out what.
Okay, so this actually gives you a much better view. I wish I would have thought. Okay, so like these women all look pregnant in this, right? And then they have the gold, and then they're just kind of, but they're stuck to the post. So like, are they still pregnant here at this point? Anyway. Oh, wow, look at all. Oh, I see. Are there any more of those to pick? Oh yeah, there's tons of them. So now the question is, though. Okay. So assuming Watson is the front, then they should all be standing like this, right? So like, oh, I guess there's only two per. I see. So I just need enough stuff for all of them. For some reason, I thought when I ran by them that there was 3 holes in each. And I thought that like I was gonna have to figure out which ones to put the holes in based on the picture, but I guess not. I feel like I had extra things. Oh, okay. Okay, but if the people are there,
Watson.
and the fishmen were in the cage, and then there's blood dripping down, wouldn't that mean that the fishmen were dying in the cage to feed the serpents?
It's all right, Watson. It's merely a chest with coins and a dagger, made of obsidian by the looks of it.
Okay. There we go. Now we're Watson with
Use these
coins.
with care. Let us be the first adventurers to raid a tomb without destroying it.
Oh, we got a whole other story on this side that I didn't see before. Okay. So, yeah, the person bleeds into the thing. Somebody's in the other room. They turn the wheel. And then there's still the 4 women chained up. These guys, I guess, are watching them through this room. And then they have to balance the scales. And then they use the blood thing again. Alright, well.
Terrific. Now, onward before they close again.
Let us hope our
Okay.
paths converge, Holmes.
Alright.
It's calling me, John. I cannot bear it any longer.
Calm yourself, Sherlock.
Holmes, say something.
Okay, so I can track him through the sound waves.
Holmes, speak up.
Please, John.
Right?
Holmes. Holmes, speak up.
Help me.
Here we go, that way.
Holmes.
Help me.
Now, I wonder if this actually matters, like how quickly we find him or not.
Holmes, speak up.
Please, John.
I do appreciate the
Keep talking.
visual cue. Or like, yeah, like the visual cue to go with the audio.
Sherlock. Sherlock.
John, I'm falling.
Are you? Like actually falling? Like physically or mentally? Oh, did I find him?
Holmes. Holmes, come on, wake up. Thank heavens. What were you doing? What happened?
The whirlwind. Stars so distant. The sun inverts. The earth, it becomes transparent.
Sherlock, snap out of it.
Nothing is everything. We are so small, inconsequential. A shadow in the dark.
I think we best go back. You are not well, Sherlock.
No. We are so close. We cannot.
You asked that I intervene if I saw you cracking. This is me intervening.
With every passing minute, another life is extinguished. We must stop, Rochester. We must end this.
Ah, Sherlock, you almost died.
Do not worry about me, John. You have other men to save.
Oh, he's really losing it. Oh, did we go up the ladder already? Alright.
Careful, Holmes.
Hello?
Sir, are you all right? No response.
I'm trying to get a good angle on it, but I can't tell if he has, like, if his face is fully covered or not. The builders from Tobera Mori know nothing that they ought to. I had to teach them how to change oil. Their one proficiency seems to be asking questions about the caves and where my son went missing. I said nothing at first. When some sort of lord arrived and offered me money for a tour, I relented and showed them around. The man claimed to be a collector of antiquities, but what could he have sought? It was easy money, but I cannot help but feel as if I betrayed this place and my boy.
Here.
Yeah?
Here.
Okay. Alright, well, Watson, you might want to just, like, keep an eye on him. Oh, dude, do we get a laser puzzle? I fucking love laser puzzles. Oh.
The base appears to rotate.
Hands off, Holmes. We have no idea of its purpose.
Ah, you're no fun, Watson.
They are all entranced. captivated by the light of the lens.
Sherlock, don't touch it. We still don't know what it is capable of.
Okay, and then we got another laser there, but we're not allowed to interact with those yet because Watson is a buzzkill. So I guess we'll go this way. Okay, we got an engine of some sort. More of those lenses, and man, I hope that that person that just like appeared to my left is just Watson. Ashmat, you must familiarize yourself with the process of charging the Khalid lenses, energizing them with beam emitters. The emitters themselves are not complicated to operate, but there can be no more mistakes as our day of reckoning draws near. One such error would be to keep that obsidian toy of yours near the lenses. They are strong in most circumstances, but vulnerable when energized, and we have only a limited supply. Obsidian toy? Wonder what that is. Okay, and then
The
that's the
sheer
lens.
form of it, the color, it makes me feel uneasy.
Okay, I'm not quite sure why, but
This material feels very sturdy. It would take an enormous effort to break like that.
I mean, oh, it is that thing. I thought so, but
Black,
I couldn't.
metallic, and with a characteristic hue. Obsidian yet again.
Okay, so like in the letter, was it the crystals that get weak once they're energized? So like it would take a lot to break them, but then if you energize them, you could do it. I feel like this has got to be like at this thing. How to stop the ritual? How to stop the hypnosis from the lenses? Okay, well we got an obsidian dagger. We have strange devices with beams, right? And then we're trying to save the entranced people. And then a warning to Ashmat about using the dagger. Khalid lenses can only be destroyed with obsidian. The dagger from the cave should suit perfectly. The one hitch is that the lenses must first be made vulnerable by charging them, energizing them with beam emitters. And I'm assuming we don't know how to stop the ritual yet, because we haven't, like... you know, got to that part yet. Okay. I really thought the beams would hurt or something, because that's like a lot of laser puzzles. Or it's like you need to do it right so that like you don't cross the beams. But I guess these are technically high enough. Alright. Bam! Fuck
That's
you,
it.
Crystal.
You did it. The lens broke.
John, the worshippers, we need to make sure.
Of course, I'll see if they're all right.
Her chest is moving fast. She's hyperventilating.
Well, I mean, get the fucking mask off.
At least this awful mask is breathable.
Yeah, but I bet she would still feel better without it.
Check her pulse, can you, Watson?
As expected, the pulse is elevated, but within normal limits.
Also, did I just get something called the Greatest Detective? This look ages well. Sure, why not? Unstable, fake bruises, mad. And then Watson, I don't know, apparently that's new, but whatever. Oh, right, do that. Okay. Now, should we check on this guy? Alright, so he's still... Huh. Okay, but can we go through this door then? Because there was nothing else that way. Oh, that's the barricaded window.
Stop there, shipmates! A storm awakens and we've battened down the hatches.
Dirty Summers, I presume. Nice to put a filthy, sweat-covered face to a name.
That's no way to speak to a captain. Sherlock, get down!
Watson, you killed him!
I didn't have a choice.
Well, what's done is done. If we do not stop Rochester, Summers' death will be but one of many.
Now, did I have a choice? Because, I mean, there's no achievement for, like, not killing him. And the only reason I ask if I had a choice is because I saw the mark on his head. It's just like, alright. But in the first Sherlock Holmes game I played, Crimes and Punishment, there was a part where you had to shoot a guy who's had a gun, but you could shoot the gun out of his hand.
My sanity is slipping away. I feel like I've been there.
Okay, and then this is another window. Oh, fine. Well then. Oh, we got that would be the front door. That I'm assuming would be to advance.
They made sure no one could enter through the main door.
Okay, that's clearly to advance. Oh, hang on. I did see something out there. Oh, right, the dead guy.
The sailor who didn't survive the storm.
I mean...
The port of London feels so long ago. Forgive me, Summers.
Should we know who that is, by the way? I honestly don't remember his name. I feel like he might have been somebody from the first chapter. Or maybe the second, I guess, because the first chapter was just, yeah. So, like, the second chapter when we were at the docks. A collection of notes Ashmat left himself over the course of the past few weeks. It all went south at that Arneson's place. Him, that pup, and that harlot. I wish the water would take them away. They didn't deserve to be brought here with others. No, no, no. The underground tunnels call me again. Every time I go to sleep, I wake up in the caves. Yesterday, I awoke with an obsidian shard in my hand and absolutely no memory of it. Tonight, the caves will call me again. What I have witnessed, that's not good English, in my dreams is horrific, but I cannot resist. What I have witnessed. So what I've witnessed. I don't know why they wrote have there at all. Well, I do, because, like, you know, it's like what I have witnessed, but then it's like what I've witnessed. It honestly seems like like a weird autocorrect mistake, but obviously this is, like, written, like, now, obviously this is somebody typing into a computer to get it to show up here, so, but I feel like they don't use autocorrect for, stuff like that. At least I hope not.
They modified the gallery and watchroom.
Okay. Oh, oops.
Khalid lenses are placed inside the lantern room. It seems they have placed beam emitters all over the main gallery. One moment, Watson. I'll redraw this blueprint.
Okay. Oh, hello. Lighthouse keep dark. Okay. Oh, achievement. I've heard the melody again. I hear it in every drip that falls from the top floor to the ground. I hear it in the meditative rotations of the lantern. I can hear it this very moment as my pen scrapes against the paper. Ever since my boy left me, this log has been my only companion. Sometimes I sleep in his bed so as not to see it empty. I think I saw him swimming the other day in the inky sea. His skin was dead and gray, his teeth as sharp as a piranha. He looked at me with salt-red eyes, steadfast amidst the furious waves, and I saw naught but loathing in his gaze. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But, I mean, unfortunately, shit does happen.
I know this company. They make Fresnel lenses, essential for any modern lighthouse lantern.
Pay for padding. They didn't want their cargo damaged.
So we've been getting points this whole time, right? Like, it pops up in the bottom left, like, all the time, but I wonder if there's, like, how many points there are, like, if we're going up to 880 now. But, like, I wonder if, like, at the end will be, like, a little, like, we missed, like, one or two minor things that didn't really matter, but would have gave us points, you know? Of all the nasty deeds I have done for coin, this is without question the worst. Those strange dreams become more frequent, but I try not to dwell on them. And yet, life here is tedious, so I cannot stop my mind from returning to the visions. I cannot stare at the sky. I am loath to look at the sea, or Ashmat's face, or mine own hands. Rochester says that soon everything will disappear, be eaten by the old one. It would be a better world, even if I were not around to see it. Oh, it's very nihilistic. It's like my life kind of sucks at the moment, so you know what? Just fuck everybody, everywhere, forever. Okay, so I feel like we can do this one now because, like, we have the obsidian dagger. Transmit in case strange devices with beams. All right. Oh wait, no, hang on. I see that. There you go. Khalid lens weakness. And then the modified lighthouse lantern blueprint, right? Heyo. Follow the sabotage plan. Must destroy the Khalid lenses at the base of the lantern as depicted in the blueprint. In order to achieve this, each lens must be targeted by 2 beam emitters simultaneously and then manually shattered using the obsidian dagger. We may need to work separately as Rochester and his servants will be trying to protect the lenses. Alright. I mean, I guess so. I'm assuming it wouldn't let me if I hadn't found that thing.
Of course. We shall apply what we just learned, charge the Khalid lenses, and break them with the dagger. That should put a stop to this cursed ritual.
All right, good. I confess, I worry about what awaits us. Is it too much to hope this will all come right?
If our future is black, it is better surely to face it like a man than to attempt to brighten it by mere will-o'-the-wisps of the imagination. Come on. We'll go together.
Alright. Well, this is creepy.
Look at them all. We have to help them.
Watson, stop. Rochester will see you.
What should we do?
We get answers. Stay here, see to the lenses. I shall confront Rochester. He owes me the truth.
Sherlock! Sherlock!
Okay.
Mr. Holmes, you are late. Was the path here not as you anticipated?
You expected me?
We've stood here before, Mr. Holmes. Another you, another me. Many years ago. I wonder what will happen this time.
What? What are you talking about?
Join me. Bear witness to the end.
Okay, so now I need to get to one of these beams. Okay, so... Oh, there we we go. I guess I do. Oh, I see, because that one had shut off the other one. So, bam!
You cannot bear witness to anything, Lord Rochester. You are blind.
How could you?
It is what I do.
No! How could you be so ignorant? For I have never seen more clearly than in this moment. Never felt more than I feel right now. Every fiber of the earth, every molecule reverberates in anticipation of the awakening. The bile of madness rises in our throats just as our master rises below. I see moon beasts, night gaunts, a witch doctor in Arkham. I see what the stars themselves are dreaming. I know more than any man has ever known.
You are delusional. How did you do it? The compulsions, the visions, was it some form of hypnosis or no? A drug, perhaps, tell me.
Ah! There is no ruse. There is no big reveal. It is exactly what it seems. You still fight so desperately against this truth, but you feel it too. Yes? Yes?
You are mad. You have mistaken hallucinations for reality.
Are you really want to talk, Mr. Holmes? Speak truthfully now. In the port, in the swamp, what did you see?
I mean, I guess.
Something beyond the capacities of my imagination. A world so alien, but
so familiar. Yes, I see it too, in your mind's eye. Untold horrors lick their lips in the shimmering dreamlands as Sarnath sinks eternal.
I went with the truth because, like, I mean, I guess just, I don't know why. It just kind of, oh my, they blocked us off there. Alright. And there. Okay, so, can't go that way. Oh, here we go. We'll go this way, though. Or not. I don't... Really got me pinned in here. Oh, hang on. There we go. I mean... Okay, not sure what that's about. Yeah, I really don't know what that's about. Alright, anyway. Yeah. Okay, I think that... No, that didn't really connect to anything then, did it? Oh yeah, there we go, it is connected. Aha! Alright, but now how do I get back? What does this do?
It's completely broken.
It's okay. Now, does that mean that, like... Okay, so I mean, that looks like that would let me go back through, but I mean, I don't know that I want to. But let's see if we can... Oh, what's this? Oh, I can move the whole thing. Alright. Up. Okay, but this one isn't...
Something is missing here. Interesting.
Okay, well, something's missing there.
This could prove useful.
There we go. Okay, there we go. There's another one lit up. That's two now that I can smash. But I still think I need to potentially squeeze through. Alright. I still don't know what's with the quick time event though, because like I don't know what he's. I'm assuming that I just straight up fail. I guess I don't know that I would die, but I'm assuming it's a fail state of some kind. All right, let's fuck this one up.
But what is the point? What are you hoping to achieve with all this slaughter? Do these people deserve such suffering?
They are just tools. Their existence is meaningless unless put to use. Oh, all-seeing master. Oh, grand God beneath. How he has blessed them with purpose.
You use them for cruelty.
I've seen a man eat his own flesh just to hear the whispers of lizards. I've seen a mother behead her newborn that she might travel to another world. Galaxies swallow each other whole. Light folds in on itself until nothing remains. You know not cruelty, Mr. Holmes. Cruelty is for such knowledge to be beyond the reach of so many.
This is hubris delusion. You are Icarus flying too close to the sun.
No, no. You misinterpret the legend, Holmes. Icarus flew. He reached heights no man had ever reached. One must imagine Icarus happy.
He burned. Rochester plummeted to his death.
And were you to ask him of his choice, he would have not a single regret.
That's debatable.
Every step I took was necessary. Every drop of blood a blessing. Every death predestined. Surely you understand. It was for knowledge. The only thing worth living for. Why must you remain so blind? Be honest. What is it you fear?
Not afraid, it doesn't matter. I mean, I guess we'll just stick with being honest. Like, I don't know how much this matters.
I'm afraid that it will cost me my sanity, much as it has cost you yours.
There is no such thing as sanity. There is only the world as it is, and one's willingness to accept it.
Sure. Okay, now can... Oh, good lord, they fucking blocked me off again. Oh wow, I can't even get to that crystal, so... I feel like it doesn't matter that it doesn't matter that I got it lit up. You know, this part here specifically feels like it should be like it would be in like a Silent Hill game or something. Maybe it's just because like they're all wearing like the weird cloth, like sacks on their head and shit. But like, yeah. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I just need to get it. Okay. Oh wow, that's alright. Ooh, that's such a difference in movement. Okay, and can I... Okay, but I can't move this one. Okay. Oh, and I can't... Oh, I can... Wait, can I move this better? Can. And if I move this... Okay. And now it's this one. But I can't move that to get to it. Oh shit, can I squeeze through again? Although I don't even know that that would help. Because I mean, obviously it's this one that I have to break. Where's that light coming from? Oh right, it's coming from there, but if I try and turn it more, it just hits the back of that, which I can't. Yeah, I must have to go through here then. is really weird because, like, it doesn't really add anything to the game. Because, I mean, you have more than enough time to do the quick time event. And it's not really clear what happens if you fail. I mean, like I said, I'm assuming you die, but I also can't really see these people, like, why these people would do anything. I mean, they're all just kind of hypnotized standing around repeating stuff, like... I don't know. Anyway.
You truly believe it? That a god arises from below, that the world shall end?
There is only nothingness. Only chaos and torture and endless time, stretching its wings, baring its teeth.
It's preposterous. It's nonsense. It's... You've drugged me. The fumes in the temple, narcotics, a bad reaction. Or you're one of my cross agents. Yes. Yes, this has the stink of my brother all over it.
Sherlock.
No, wait. Of course. I am dreaming in the asylum. In Black Edelweiss, tied to a chair.
You are standing right here, Holmes, as you always do.
You said that before. You said we had met, but I've never seen you before in my life.
The cycle repeats. Old becomes new, and we remain pawns in the hands of a god. Submit! Submit to your inconsequence!
It is unthinkable.
It is undeniable.
I cannot.
When you have eliminated all which is impossible, then whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Now, Holmes, now is the moment. You know it in your heart. Say it. Say it!
It's real. All of it, it's real.
Alright. So we still got one more. We're once again blocked off from everywhere. Yeah, this is really weird because, like, all like this here is like the definition of padding, right? Like realistically, there is 0 point to have this slow squeeze through everybody and quick time event. Like, they very easily could have just had you go around, line up the lasers, and do it properly, you know. All right, hang on. It's back. No, there. Hang on, no. No, hang on. There we go. No, hang on. There we go. Alright, this should be the last one, right?
Maybe your god is unstoppable, but you are merely a man. And I know how to stop you.
What do you mean? What have you done?
I have made a friend.
Yeah! No! Curse you! Oh, great one, forgive me!
It is over, Rochester.
I thought this time would be different. But the gods laugh at man's arrogance.
Sherlock, come back down! The wave! Come with us! Turn yourself in, save yourself!
The abyss calls for me, Mr. Holmes, as it does for you. The final problem approaches, and you too shall fall.
Sherlock, please! Rochester, don't!
Such heights we reach!
No! God! Sherlock, we must get inside! I have to see it, John. I have to know.
Apologies, did I rouse you? I could relocate to the study, but I wanted to be at hand should you need me.
No. The sound of your keys. It is my tether back to the waking world.
I find writing of our adventure helps me too. Perhaps at some point you could read it and tell me if it accords with your memory. There are moments in our journey that only you were privy to. Your encounter with Gygax, your visions with Light of the Abyss, your confrontation with Rochester.
No,
Pardon me?
do not publish it. It would be professional suicide. You would be a laughingstock, a fabulist, concocting penny dreadfuls for the unwashed masses. And I would no longer attract a distinguished clientele, but madmen convinced I could connect them to their deceased relatives or help them capture a fairy.
Ah. It doesn't seem to get any better, does it?
When I close my eyes, John, I am falling. Falling into a black abyss. It is endless and suffocating and unforgiving. What I would give for a dreamless night.
It's going to be all right, Sherlock.
What is that?
It will help you rest.
No, not that. No. I say, Watson, would you be afraid to sleep in the same home as a lunatic, a man with softening of the brain, an idiot whose mind has lost its grip?
Not in the least.
That's lucky.
I mean, it really depends on, like, what exactly that entails, you know? All right, and that's Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. I liked it, but I fucking love Sherlock Holmes games and movies and books. I like Sherlock Holmes. But yeah, this was good. And I like Cthulhu stuff, whatever, whichever way you want to pronounce it. I like that kind of stuff too. I mean, look at The Whispering City. That can't be the name of it. Was that what it was called? Either way, that game that I played where you're the detective, like, as not good as the combat in that game was, I fucking still love that game. Like, that was a great game. And the combat was good enough for how much you had to interact with it. But yeah, like, this was a great game. Like, besides that part at the end with the quick time event squeezing through the people, and maybe it's just because it's the freshest part, I can't really think of anything that was, like, horrible. Well, the doors just opening when you walked into them instead of having a button prompt to open them, that as well. That happened a few times where I was like, where am I supposed to go? And then, like, I walked into the door and it just opened. And it's like, right, it does that. Because I forgot about it multiple times. Well, first I didn't know, and then I forgot about it. I think it happened like 3 times where I was like, I don't know how much I wondered, but it was like, it was real bad with Watson there doing that one side mission. And also, what was with that side mission? I mean, I'm not going to put it as a negative against the game, because there wasn't anything particularly wrong with that side mission for Mycroft. It just, I don't, like, it didn't do anything. Like, there didn't seem to be a point to that at all. Like, but yeah, like, going through the different investigations and that, I mean, it was good. Like, it was a good, solid Sherlock Cthulhu crossover. Like I really can't think, like, there was nothing major wrong with it at the very least. Uh, like very minor things every now and again. Like I said, like the doors not having a button, because there was doors that you could open just by walking into them, and then there was the rest of the doors that also didn't have a button prompt, and if you walked into them they didn't open, and there was no discernible difference between the two. But that kind of ties in with every once in a while there wasn't really like a clear indication of where you were supposed to go, because like the map you had was fairly worthless outside of fast travel. um Mainly because you weren't on it. So if you weren't at one of the fast travel, although I guess you could just fast travel to one of the points to then uh and then figure out your direction from there. But um yeah, like I said, like walking around with Watson there, finding that guy's house, and then not figuring out how to get into the backyard was a separate matter. But and I remember working my way to the tavern, because it was like, oh, the tavern is this way, but then it was like down the alley and like to the left and down another alley, but there wasn't anything to say that it was to the left of the alley. But it would get you close enough that you didn't have, like, you knew the general area that you needed to wander around in to find everything. And I mean, the achievements were fine. I can't really say that I had any problems with them. I mean, obviously we got them all in one playthrough without having to replay anything, so that's good. Well, I guess I don't think any of them were hidden. I think that you could see all the achievements, and there was one or two that were like to do this thing that you didn't necessarily have to. Like there's some that were like find all the evidence, and I mean technically those are missable, but if you're playing a Sherlock games, you got to try and find all the evidence. But then there was like lending the guy the book, and I want to say there was another one where it was just like a singular choice that, well, apparently wouldn't have had any effect on it. Like lending the guy the book didn't seem to have any effect whatsoever, since it just never came back to him. But where it was like a singular choice, it didn't, where you could miss an achievement for no reason. Um, but yeah, and then like gameplay, you walked around, you looked at stuff. I mean, there was nothing like, you had the indicator in that. Now I did play this on the middle difficulty, or the first, or the lowest difficulty, or a custom difficulty. I'm not sure which. But like, I imagine playing this on the highest difficulty would have been much worse, because like you don't have the prompts, and like you wouldn't have had like the ping to see what you could interact with, and that, like, I don't know how much that would change the game. But depending on, we'll look here once the credits are done to see exactly what changed in it. But I imagine playing it on the higher difficulty, it might be a significantly more annoying game, but I'll save that judgment for when I actually get to look at the difficulties again. But yeah, like none of the puzzles were annoyingly difficult, or difficult in annoying ways. All of the deductions and that, I like the way they did the deductions, and that might be another thing that they changed, or that a higher difficulty takes away, where like when you went into the Mind Palace to do the deduction, it would tell you like you need, like, the little things in the middle were different colors to indicate you need like one thing from this category, two things from this category, one thing, so that like you at least had an idea. I did enjoy that. Like I said, that might be a difficulty as well. Now I will say there were some times where there was like, you know, like other ways that you could theoretically get to that deduction, other than the stuff that I used to do it. Like I could see like a couple other things like maybe working, but or at least being like, yeah, that's believable. For a Sherlock game, I will say there didn't really seem to be, at least none that I caught, any deductions that were like, because like every once in a while, a Sherlock game or a game with Sherlock Holmes esque mechanics, or even Sherlock movies and that, because I've seen that in movies too and TV shows. Like Sherlock will make a deduction where it's like, it must be this, and it's like, or it could be like these dozen other things that would make just as much sense, you know. And I didn't really catch any of those. Okay, so I was at Mycroft difficulty. Uh, which I guess was normal difficulty with lockpicking turned on, or turned on, lockpicking skip turned off. But let's see, investigation progress, interactivity, normal, challenging. Okay, it's not really telling me. Oh. Receive prompts to visit the Mind Palace and Casebook. You will be notified when you collect the key evidence and all evidence. You will not see interactivity icons for people and items you can interact with. You will not receive prompts to visit the Mind Palace and Casebook. You will not be notified when the key evidence or all evidence. So, see, now it says you won't receive prompts to visit the Mind Palace and Casebook, but Imagination and Mind Palace both say challenging on them. So I imagine that does change them in some way. Other than that, like not getting prompts to go to the Mind Palace or Casebook is fine. I can't really say that I paid attention to the prompts if they were giving them to me. I just kind of went there either when I felt like it or when I didn't really have any clues to work on. Because, you know, if I didn't have anything to work on, I'd check the Casebook to see if maybe there's something that I forgot about and whatnot. And most time it was like I had, well, I guess it told me when I had to pin something. That might be what the Casebook meant. But yeah, the fact that Mind Palace and Imagination are changed, I have to imagine that the Mind Palace being challenging just means that I imagine that they still tell you how many pieces of evidence you need, just not in what categories you need them, would be my guess, because that's the only way I could see to really change that to make it harder. Because if they didn't tell you how many pieces of evidence you need, or in which category you needed, like if they took both of those away, you could be there forever on like a super simple one. Imagination, I think that was like when we would reconstruct scenes. I don't know why it's called imagination. I would have called it reconstruction, but that being more challenging, the only thing I can really think of for that would be that like they didn't give you the stuff at the top that told you like how many interpretations you had. And like that would only matter on like, that wouldn't have even changed a lot of, or well, I don't know about a lot, but that wouldn't have even changed some of them. Because some of them, as soon as you discovered the point, you more or less had it. Although that could just be because a lot of the time I would find the evidence before finding the imagination points. But in all honesty, the interactivity icons, like the Mind Palace, I don't, like that might have been horrendous without knowing how many from each category. Because knowing how many from each category is probably why I managed to do it correctly as well as I did. Because like even though there was some things in the category, like sometimes like let's say I would need one in the one category, right? And there would be multiple things that would fit there. But knowing that I only needed one, I could figure out which one. It's like this one makes the most sense to be the most important there. But without knowing that I only needed one out of that category, like let's say there was two things that kind of fit, I would pick both of them and not know, right? Like which one I messed up, right? Um, for imagination though, I'm not sure having that on challenging. Like obviously it depends on exactly what it changed for challenging, as to how difficult it would be, but I can't really see that changing too much. But in all honesty, the interactivity icons, the highlight, I probably could have done without. I did use it fairly often, but I could have done without that. It just made it easier. But not having the icons at all, like I don't know what exactly that means. Like, does that mean like you're standing in front of a thing that you can interact with and you just don't know? Like, nothing tells you that you can interact with it? Because that would just be annoying as hell. Because then you would just have to like walk around mashing the A button in some of those places. Like in the was that the last part? No, it was the part before that when we were up at the island and we had like the big ritual site with the bonfire and that. Like there was a few different areas where like I like you would just have to have like walked around the whole area and looked at everything and hit A, but there was also times where like you had to be standing like the correct way in order to interact with, like it wasn't like super specific, but it was specific enough that you could very easily like walk up to something, be off centered or something, hit the button and nothing interacts. It's like, well, that's weird, and then just walk away and not know that you were just like a little bit off or something. Um, so I mean, yeah. And then the lock picking was fine. I mean, like I said, I've done that lock picking before. It may have been in the other Sherlock games that I did it, but that lock picking was fine. I enjoyed it. Um, and it's not like there was really any penalty for messing it up. So yeah, great game. Fucking loved it. I don't know what I'm gonna play next. Let's check out the games because we're almost done Dead Island. We're nowhere near done Borderlands 2. Well, I think we're actually getting close to the end of the base game, but then we have a bunch of DLCs to go through. Um, but after Borderlands 2, it was obviously going to be Batman again. After Dead Island, uh, I don't know. I was going to do Maneater after Dead Island, but I'm not sure. I might put up a poll and have Maneater on it to replace Sherlock here. I don't think I'm going to include this Sherlock in the poll though because we just did a Sherlock game. But yeah, I'll put up a poll. Obviously, by the time you see this video, the poll will have been up, and I'll probably have already recorded the part for it. But yeah, it'll probably be Scars Above, Stranded Deep, Thief Sim, and Maneater. Because I've already played through Maneater once. I had the first stream that I did, which I actually might be able to do again because I did get a new computer. I haven't set it up yet or anything, but hopefully I'll be able to stream again after. But yeah, the first stream I did was actually the end of the base game. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Scars Above, Stranded Deep, Thief Sim, and Maneater. That seems like a good four to put up for a weekend show. Sure, why not? All right, so that'll be it for this part then. Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.